Welcome back. You're watching Ask Profit, and this is the show that gets you answers to all of your stock-related questions. Things stand, you have the markets that are trading at very close to the high point of the day for the benchmark indices, and it's a very tight range, about 1/3% higher for the Nifty 50. The broader markets are currently in the green, 1/10% for the mid-cap index and about 0.2% or so for the small-cap index. So right now gains, small gains at that, but still wait and watch mode. The first question that we will take on this, and by the way, Brijesh L had to leave us. Thank you so much, Brijesh, for joining in, and we're joined right now by Ajit Mishra, who will take all of your technical questions. Ajit, welcome to the show. The first question
is calling in. Ranga, very good morning to you. How can we help you?
Sir, good morning. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. Go ahead with your query.
Sir, I bought Motilal Oswal 400 shares, sir.
Okay.
At 958.
Okay.
Hold or sell?
Okay.
Short term.
Sorry? Short-term view. Okay. All right. So you want a technical view on this. Ajit, I'll come to you. Motilal Oswal is the counter. How is it faring on charts?
So, Mahima, we are seeing, profit taking because the level we have bought it is almost at the record highs. The stock was trading in a consolidation range for almost like 2-3 months in the recent past. And post breakdown, we are seeing gradual drift, and indications are in the favor that we might first test 750 area before making any meaningful recovery. So as of now, he should maintain a stop at 750 if he wish to hold, or exit at least partial position at current levels and maintain a remaining position with the stop loss with 750. In case of bounce, the first zone would be around 860 to 900. Once we cross that barrier, then again the stock might inch towards 1000. So it's a short-term basically correction which might continue at least for next 2-3 weeks. So if you are okay with a 1 month of time horizon, you can continue to stay put.
I'm guessing you're going to have a similar view, Ajit, on the next stock, SJVN. It's a stock that Akash has bought at levels of 104, and the stock is currently trading very close to that point, but it has lost ground in the recent past. What are the prospects for the short term?
So Alex, last week we witnessed that some of these stocks from the PSU basket in run-up to the budget, they have started seeing some traction. And SJVN also, after this decent correction from its record high, we are seeing that the stock has been witnessing the rebound, but we are still below its short-term averages. So there could be a hurdle around 100 to 103 area, which is very close to its buying price. Once we cross that barrier, then the stock may witness fresh momentum towards 110, 115. So as of now, my view is to stay put with 95 as a stop loss. And once we break that barrier of 102, you can trade stop loss to 98 and wait for 110 and 15 as a positional target.
All right. So that's the view on SJVN. We've got a caller. Suresh is calling us from Andhra Pradesh. Suresh, thanks.
100. His quantity is 150, so he's sitting on a loss of 32,000 rupees, over 32,000 rupees. He wants to know as to what is the understanding with respect to stock price movement with results expected at the end of this month, and what is the view for the next 6 to 8 weeks. I'll come to you, Ajit, on this one, since he wants to know with respect to charts in the next 6 to 8 weeks. But he's also factoring the results. I mean, if you have a view along with that, if you can, please.
So, Mahima, we all know the kind of sales that most of these manufacturing names they have done in the recent months. In fact, if you'll talk about Dixon, particularly the stock had moved up almost vertically from 4,000 to 19,000 pounds. In between, if you'll see the last 7-8 months, there were phases of intermediate consolidation, but the overall trend is still positive. So if, let's say, if it's, there's two sides to this, since the earnings season is already undergoing, and we are seeing that stocks wherein if there is any, expectations are high and it failed to match the expectation, we are seeing sharp corrections also. So if his view is 6 to 8 weeks, it's too short for any investment. In that case, he should definitely maintain stop losses. So for this position, the stock is quoting at 17,300 mark. 16,800 should be his stop loss for this position. And upside 18,000, 18,500 is the area basically where we have the next resistance placed. So irrespective of the result, if your view is short term, you should definitely maintain stop losses with 18,000, 18,500 as the position target area.
16,800 is the stop loss for the counter for the next 6 to 8 weeks, and 18,000 to 8,500 is the target given by Ajit. Moving on to the next caller, Rishabh from Bengaluru is calling in. Rishabh, a very good
day on account, I think, of the RBL results. Let's see where it is right now. It is up about, no, it's down about 1.6, but recovered from the low point of the day. Deepika from Hyderabad has asked him this question. She's bought 250 shares at a price of 591. Stock is currently trading at 517 or thereabouts. She's looking to hold for only about 2 to 3 months, so she's wondering whether to sell at this juncture. Ajit, on the charts?
So Alex, we are seeing profit taking for almost 2.5 months now. The stock has reached from 700 to 500 zone. Post numbers, we are seeing that the stock is trying to witness some recovery. So yes, there's a possibility that we might see this recovery continuing due to the oversold position, and 540, 560 is something that the stock might test. So as of now, my recommendation is to stay put with 500 as a closing stop loss for the day, and 560, 570 zone around that area. She should at least reduce some position and maintain a closing stop loss at 540 for the remaining trade.
I think there was an interesting commentary coming in from Kotak as well today on Sriram.
That you did. Always a pleasure speaking with you and having you on the show. Now, it's time to address Ask Profit. It's been an interesting one, and we've got lots lined up over the course of the day from Mahima and myself and the team that put the show together. Thank you so much for watching. Do stay tuned. This is NDTV Profit.